back to Sussex Squad Family TV. Thank you for all the 1,600 subscribers that have subscribed to our channel. Let us keep growing our channel. Thank you so much to every single one of you. And today, I'd like to talk about Sienna Miller. Now, and the phone hacking saga at The Sun, News of the World, and every single pain that has been caused by Rupert Murdoch, British tabloids, and Rebecca Brooks. Now, what words can I say to comfort Sienna Miller? What words can I possibly say to comfort Meghan Markle? What words can I possibly use to comfort all the victims of phone hacking that have bared the brunt of a very, very powerful UK tabloid that profits from people's pain? What words can I use to possibly comfort them? And I was so emotional listening to Sienna Miller, who just recently today settled her claim for substantial damages against publishers of The Sun. Now she passes the baton to Prince Harry, who's continuing his case and refusing to settle against The Sun. Speaking outside court afterwards, Miss Miller said she had wanted to pursue the case to a full trial, but legal recourse is not available to people without countless millions. Legal recourse is not available to people without countless millions. And that's why the British tabloids ran so rampant in the UK. They're able to get away with so many crimes because they can afford, they profit from your pain, then use the same pain to pay legal bills and legal damages. And the money they make from your pain is way more than any amount they can possibly pay in damages. Actress Sienna Miller has claimed The Sun newspaper tried to profit from her misery and brutally take away her choice by allegedly leaking that she was pregnant. I mean, every single woman in the UK undergoes through this pain, the pain of having a rampant British tabloids that profit from people's pain. It comes, as the Star said, she feels fully vindicated after she settled a claim for substantial damages against the publishers of the newspaper. She brought legal action against the newspaper publisher, News Group Newspapers, NGN, who deny any illegal information gathering took place at The Sun and agreed to have her case settled for substantial damages without any admission of liability. She issued legal action over alleged voicemail interception and misuse of private information in September 2019. Miller was horrified by materials disclosed. The Star's barrister David Shebon told the High Court it was believed that the material disclosed showed a senior Sun journalist working for Rupert Murdoch and Rebecca Brooks had met with a medical records tracer in July and August 2005 to discuss Miss Miller's pregnancy. Expenses were also said to have been claimed by the journalist, he added. Mr. Shebon said disclosures also included private investigator invoices to The Sun and records of contributor payments by The Sun to alleged private investigators. He added Mrs. Miller was the subject of intense media scrutiny and serious intrusions into her private life from around 2003, which not only impacted her but most of her friends and family. She said that The Sun almost completely ruined her life, and she named Rebecca Brooks as being one of them. Rebecca Brooks is currently working alongside Rupert Murdoch to set up another media organization in the UK. once again. They've also acquired the services of Piers Morgan. It's like rewarding criminal behavior. I mean, UK, if I may ask you a simple question, how do you put up with this? How? This is not democracy. If there is someone who's ever done so much damage to democracy, it's Rupert Murdoch. No person has ever done more damage to democracy than Rupert Murdoch himself. In particular, The Sun in this case published numerous intrusive stories about her that contain intimate, private details about her relationships and feelings, and even her confidential medical information. And how did they find out all of this? By hacking Sienna Miller's phone. Now, News of the World may have closed down, but their practices never ended. Do you know why their practices never ended? They never ended because every single time they are close to facing any shred of accountability, they take out the checkbook. Today, they've taken out the checkbook and paid Sienna Miller a lot of money. And she deserves all that money. She deserves all the money for all the pain that has been caused to her. She deserves every single penny she's going to make. Every single one of it. And she even deserves more than that. And what I'm saying is, this tabloid, like The Sun, owned by Rupert Murdoch, who secured the services of Rebecca Brooks to harass other women and other public figures, they should not be able to get away with this by just simply taking out the checkbook. If you commit a crime, you must pay for your crime. And when she talked about the alleged role of Rebecca Brooks, Mr. Shebon said Miller believes it was Rebecca Brooks, then editor of The Sun, who first called the claimant's representative to say that she knew that the claimant was pregnant. Imagine hacking someone's phone, then calling the representative to say, hey, I know you're pregnant and I know this information. I'm going to leak this information immediately, right now. We're simply calling you as a courtesy. I mean, this reminds me of that time when Dan Wootton from The Sun, who works at The Sun, also owned by Rupert Murdoch, confessed that the information that Harry and Meghan were leaving the UK, they were leaving to be financially independent and were leaving and stepping down as senior royals, right before he was about to leak that information. He confessed to publicly have spoken to Harry and Meghan, their representatives, and told them that he would leak the information, and he was ready to write that article that Harry and Meghan were leaving, which prompted Harry and Meghan to release the information out fast to get ahead of the narrative. And the practices that they constantly engage in is just simply normal. I mean, they do it time and time again, and they don't pretend that they engage in such behavior. I mean, these are British tabloids in the UK. And Harry was very, very right when he called them pirates with press cards, because that's what they are. These are not journalists. They're criminals. They are criminals. And so, former News of the World editor Miss Brooks, who was cleared of all charges in her phone hacking trial in 2014, has denied involvement in unlawful activity. The joke writes itself. The joke writes itself. I mean, you may get away with it because Murdoch practically owns the country, owns the UK, and pays the bills for everyone in the UK. But you denying, it's not even a joke. I mean, seriously, how can you deny what is right in front of you? You hacked Miller's phone and then called her to inform her that you would leak the information that she was pregnant. Just like what Dan Wootton did when Harry and Meghan were about to leave the UK. When they were asked by Prince Charles to write pen to paper of their intentions of stepping down as senior royals. Dan Wootton publicly threatened Prince Harry and Meghan, then laughed about it, saying that he was the first to get the scoop. These are practices of the British tabloids, The Sun. Mr. Shabon said Miller alleged Miss Brooks and others were responsible for leaking the pregnancy and that their actions, including the call, had led her to being unable to trust those closest to her when she really needed them. And that is the face of Rebecca Brooks. One day, Rebecca Brooks, you may be able to get away with it because government officials, Rupert Murdoch protects you with these billions of dollars of money so that you can continue engaging in this harassment of people. But one day your crimes will catch up to you. Miller wanted to expose the criminality. Speaking outside of court afterwards, Miller said she had wanted to pursue the case to a full trial, but legal recourse is not available to people without countless millions. Reading a prepared statement, she said, "It was not my choice to be standing here. I wanted to go to trial. I wanted to expose the criminality that runs through the heart of this corporation. A criminality demonstrated clearly and irrevocably by the evidence which I have seen. I wanted to share news group secrets just as they have shared mine." Unfortunately, she continued that legal recourse is not available to me or to anyone who does not have countless millions of pounds to spend on the pursuit of justice. Such is our world. Until someone comes along who can confront the Murdochs' endless means, all that I have left are these words, and they are the truth. She added, "It is my hope that others can pick up where we have left off." Prince Harry come in. Remember, Prince Harry has a legal case against the Sun tabloid for hacking as well, once again. And Prince Harry has refused to settle with the Sun. And only Prince Harry, it's very, very expensive. It costs countless millions to pursue these British tabloids. You even see the recent court case on Meghan winning against the Daily Mail on Sunday. The Daily Fail a British tabloids once again for violating her privacy and copyright. Most of them engage in criminal behavior. You've seen the court case in which Meghan has won. How much millions that Meghan has had to spend alongside Prince Harry. Millions and millions of pounds they've spent. Even the judge in the court said no expense has been spared in this case because it costs a lot to take these British tabloids on. And I'm hoping that Prince Harry will take the Sun tabloid to court, to trial, and expose their criminal behavior. Expose them, Prince Harry. Expose them. Expose them. I hope that time comes, and I hope we'll all be able to see it. So Sienna Miller said, "It is my hope that others can pick up where we have left off, that somebody can take it further than I was able to. I would unhesitatingly participate as a witness in anybody's effort to challenge the people responsible at trial." Prince Harry, the baton passes to you now. And I'm thankful. Please, Harry, keep up. Go after these people. Don't settle with them. Go after them. I know it's very expensive. I know it's very, very expensive to go after these people. But they are criminals. The Sun is made up of criminals. Sienna Miller has seen the evidence. The only problem of taking them to trial is that it will cost millions and millions that only the likes of Rupert Murdoch billions can afford. But one day there will be justice. There will be justice for these victims of tabloid harassment, abuse, phone hacking. Mark my words. With so much love from Cisco Family TV. Thank you for staying this long. Thank you for hearing me out. It means the absolute world. We will continue holding British tabloids to account because no one else will. With so much love from Cisco Family TV. Stay tuned for our next video.